Thank you for joining me in this practice. If you enjoy this practice and you want to integrate more of these types of practices that help you to connect to the energy around you through astrology, through intention, through yoga principles, definitely check out my membership, Ritual Lab. It's linked below. It's very accessible for all, and there's different membership options. It's updated monthly with tons of new content, and you get all practices that will link back to a new intention each month that goes back to the astrology. There's no prior astrology experience or knowledge necessary. I just simply use the astrology as our anchor point, as something to give us a lens in which to view our experience. And so I thank you again for being here. And any questions or comments on this, you can always drop them below and I'll get back to you. Let's arrive to a comfortable seat. We're working with this Aries archetype for this practice. If you're at all familiar with Aries, it's very much related to new beginnings. And often with new beginnings, we also want to reflect on the polarity of that, which is something ending or something coming to a close. It becomes this very circular energy, much like the energy of the universe. And so maybe to take some time as we settle in here and just reflect upon, in your current experience, what is maybe something that is ending, coming to a close, and how is that leading to something new? Now, this could be a actual physical experience, this could be a relationship, but this could also be a belief pattern about yourself. This could be an expectation or a role that you have played, whether through your own expectations or someone else's. And so to just take this opportunity to bring some clarity to that. Maybe just call it into your awareness, breathe into it. And as you begin to sync your energy with your breath, when you inhale, what is it that you're calling in? What is that new beginning, that refresh, new belief, new ritual, whatever it is? And when you exhale, what is it that is coming to a close? Or what is a belief that you will no longer carry about yourself? Inhale to this new way of being and exhale to release what you're letting go of. Maybe you even focus it to one word. Maybe you're inhaling excitement, inhaling hope, inhaling love, and exhaling fear, exhaling stuckness, self-doubt, whatever it is for you. Stay with that. Just about 5 more deep breaths. And take one more deepest breath so far. And sigh it through the mouth, big releasing exhale. Next inhale, reach the arms overhead, just a little bit of length through the spine. Begin to activate as you lengthen through the fingertips. And as you exhale, float all the way down. Reach your right arm over your head. So we start with these spinal movements. It's going to begin to activate our main energy channel. Relax the right arm down, switching sides. And this is a great sequence to start any practice, or even if you're just looking for a quick morning ritual for yourself to get on your mat and start your day. Come to center. Extend up. We'll come into a gentle spinal twist over to the right side. Deep breath. And come through center. Exhale it over to the left side. And come through center. Arrive to the heart. Take a deep inhale. What you're calling in. And exhale. What you're allowing to come to conclusion. Find your way to table position when you're ready. Spread firmly into the palms of the hands, fingers spread wide. We'll start with cat and cow. Drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Let your breath lead the movement and take a few rounds on your own. Come to neutral for a moment and just spin your hands the other way. Turn your fingertips back towards your knees. Take about 30 more rounds, flexion and extension. Cat and cow. Back to center. Keep the hands as they are for a moment. Fingertips are still forward. Bring your knees a little closer together. Extend back to the right toes and press back through the heel. Right knee comes down and then switch to the left. Good. Left knee comes down and then spin your hands back forward, resailing the palms into the mat. Activate by pressing down, lifting up and out of the wrists and the shoulders. Extend the right leg back. Flex the foot. Draw the navel in. Reach our left arm forward. Here we come right away into full activation. We're connecting to that Aries fire. Breathe here and hold. Right leg stays, left hand returns to the mat. Again, lower so that the right toes are tucked. You're gonna press into the palms and then lift your left leg up and back for one-legged downward facing. As you lift the left heel, equally root down through the right heel. Let the back of the neck lengthen and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Take one more breath here. Just feeling into the stretch in the back of the right leg. Slowly draw the knee down the center, round your spine. Left knee comes forward, and then left foot comes through, either placing it or stepping it between the hands. Tighten on the fingers and lift the heart. Deep breath. Lower the right knee, take an inhale, and as you exhale, sit back to reverse lunge. Straightening the left leg, point the toes up, breathe in. Breathe out. And as often as you can, as often as you remember in this practice, continue to inhale your intention, inhale what you're moving into, and then exhale what you're allowing to come to a close, what you're allowing to be released. And this may change over time as you revisit this practice. You can always switch it up depending on what's happening in your current experience. Shift back forward into the left knee, tuck the back toes, stay on the fingertips. Walk your left fingertips to the left corner of your mat, and then float and open the hip to half moon pose. Reach up through the right fingertips and see if you can lessen the weight in the left fingertips by about 50%. Use your core to help you stay active and lifted. Beautiful. Last breath here. Square it off by bringing the right hand down. Point the right hip point to the ground. So you're more of in a supported warrior 3. And then quietly land the right toes back. Place the hands to either side of the left foot. And then step back for downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Roll the body forward to plank pose. Lower straight to the belly. Inhale for cobra. Exhale to child's pose. Table position. Rise up, stack the joints, press into the palms, extend your left leg back, right arm forward, holds. Navel, solar plexus is the center point. Draw that in and then lengthen everything away from that. 2 more breaths. Bring the right hand down and just lower so that the left toes are tucked. Left toes stay. The right leg is sweeping up and back. One-legged downward dog. As you lift the right heel, let the left heel sink a little closer to the earth. Wrap the triceps so you broaden the upper back. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, slowly come down the center, step or place the right foot between the hands. Set the left knee down, breathe in, and as you exhale, reverse lunge. Point the toes straight up, keep the spine long. Two more deep breaths. Bend back into the right knee. Send the fingers lift, left knee from the mat. Walk the right fingertips out and then open for your half moon pose. Lessen the weight in the right hand by about half. So finding that lift and engagement for that to happen, holds. Square it off. Left hand comes down. Breathe here. And then slowly float left toes back. Frame the foot. Step to downward facing. Inhale, wave the body forward plank. Exhale, lower straight to the belly. Lift for cobra. All the way back, child's pose. Slow the breath down. Come back to the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep that full extension through the arms. Rise back up, downward facing dog. Take a deep bend to the knees. Press back. Look forward. Hold. Shift forward plank. Exhale back to that position. Deep bend to the knees, straight spine. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale. Do that one more time. Look forward, and this time walk your feet to your hands. Half lift, and heavy forward fold, let it go. Head is heavy, neck is relaxed. Just for a moment, letting go, totally surrendering. When we can let our body feel that, embody that sensation of just letting go, softening into. This is a really great way to also support our minds, our emotions in doing the same. Keep that heaviness and rise up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Arrive to standing, mountain pose. Take a deep breath and let it go. Sigh through the mouth at any time. Really great way to release energy. Ground evenly through the feet without gripping to the toes, and then drop to chair pose. Plug the shoulders in and activate to the fingers. Strengthen the core, the quads, the glutes, and breathe. Come to straight legs, heart comes forward, tip up to the balls of the feet, diver's pose. Keeping that core engagement. Drop the heels, chair pose. Forward fold. Lengthen. Release. Step your left foot back, keep the knee lifted. Rise to high crescent. Find a steadiness and an ease. Breathe. Exhale. Bring the fingertips down. Walk the right hand out. Half moon pose. Reduce the pressure in the right hand. Maybe even for just a moment, you float it completely from the mat. Bring your left hand to your hip. Find a deep bend to the right knee and land into warrior two. Use the exhale to descend a little bit more into the shape. Reach back, peaceful warrior. And take it all the way down. Frame the foot. Downward facing. Vinyasa, plank. Lower down. You can adjust these, take them your way. You can also skip them all together. So always honoring your body, your practice. That deep bend to the knees, hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, press back. Plank. Press it back. Last time. Hold. Look forward. Walk or float. Top of mat. Half lift. Fold. Rise all the way to stand. Mountain pose. Take a breath. Let it go. Chair pose. Diver's pose. Chair pose. Forward folds, half lifts, release. Right foot steps back, deep bend to the left knee, high crescent lunge. Release any grip in the toes. Awesome job. One more breath. Really press back through the right heel. Awesome. Fingertips come down. Walk the left fingertips out. Half moon. Play around with the balance. Maybe even lifting the hand completely from the mat, even if for just a moment. Hips are stacking, shoulders are stacking. Hand to hip. And you're lightly landing yourself into warrior two. Breathe into it. Exhale. Peaceful warrior. And all the way down. Step it back. Downward dog to reset. And then vinyasa your way. Drop the knees. Child's pose. Take this as a moment to slow the breath down. Walk it in so that you come to sit back on the heels, Thunderbolt Pose. Take a moment here, breathe in. Feel the energy that you activated in your body. Breathe out. Press to the palms of the hands. You can also use blocks here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, press into the palms. Float the knees towards the heart. Inhale, lower. Release the pressure. Exhale, press down and lift. Do 3 more of these. Focusing on drawing the navel in and up, Uddiyana Bandha. One more time. Lower, sit back, deep breath. Let it go. Reach the arms up. Take an easy twist to your right side. Come through center. Easy twist, left side. Come through center. Arrive back to the heart. I recommend staying a few moments in seated meditation. You can stay right here if you're comfortable. You can also come to lie down in Shavasana. I would also really encourage to potentially take some time to journal on this intention. What is it that is closing out or coming to a conclusion, coming to an ending? And what is that creating space for? What are you calling in? What is that new energy, that new beginning that you're moving into? And feel into that and allow yourself to be filled with the sensation of whatever that new intention or new beginning is. And that's really going to help you to connect deeper and bring that energy closer to you. And thank you as always for practicing with me. Very much my pleasure, my honor. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. Hari Om, Tat Sat, Namaste. And again, if you really enjoyed this practice, please come check out Ritual Lab. There's tons more practices just like this. A lot of these shorter flows that are very impactful in connecting us to the energy that's all around us. And I would love to see you there. And anything that you have questions on, like I said, or just anything that you'd love to see or learn more about, you can always drop it in the comments. Thank you so much.